Hey guys, James Wilson-Taylor here for Rock Sound. We are backstage at Download Festival 2022 and the lads from The Darkness join me now. How are we, gentlemen? Straight as he takes a big swig, straight on it.
I didn't think you were going to rush through it that quick. I thought you were going to do a much more detailed
I'm that
introduction.
slick with the intro, man. Get straight into
good.
it. Thank you, mate. Thank you, mate. Hey, how's it all going? All good?
It's good so far, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice to be here. We were in Isle of Man a couple of days ago, and that was also hilarious and fun. Slightly more windy, so we're primed.
Yeah,
and
primed and ready.
Super excited and fun. Yeah.
We talked briefly before about like what Download means to you guys as a band. Really, there's amazing special memories of this festival.
Yeah.
It's got to be really nice to actually kind of be back here now, and it just feels like this is a proper start to the festival season again.
Download is the kind of proper festival. You know, our first record has got like a picture of me and my brother playing their guitars, and then it's at a festival with a load of people in an audience. That's actually taken at Download, funnily enough, from the stage. So it's sort of iconic for us, you know. And it reminds me of the Donington Monsters of Rock.
Absolutely.
Brilliant. Donington.
Yeah, the history that's there and all that stuff.
The legacy.
Man. The legacy of
pageantry.
all that stuff. Absolutely.
I did Download with these guys as soon as I joined as well.
Oh, was that like one of your first gigs?
Justin did a mega entrance, yeah.
Wow.
On a shield of Vikings.
Excellent. Always nice to see that kind of stuff. You got anything like that planned today, by the way? What's the extra theming? I wasn't there that year, sadly. But
so how would you know?
Theming? Because you just told me. You just told me it was great, and I believe you. That's why.
It was magical, actually.
What we got planned today, though? Is there any more of that sort of big theming stuff and all that kind of thing?
I think there's a surprise there'll be some surprises in the set as usual,
Okay.
but the triumphant last song is going to surprise a lot of people.
Really?
And some other people will be less surprised. Some people just won't care. Some people will care very much. Some people will tell us we're crazy, and but we're looking forward to it. Can't wait to see their little faces.
Yeah.
Whatever the reaction happens to be, you know.
That's going to be really exciting. And what I guess must be nice as well, obviously having done a bit of touring now and all that stuff in the last year, is actually getting the songs from Motorheart out in front of the people, because that's always such a nice moment,
we dropped
isn't
all those.
When we actually get to chopped all them. Oh, they're all gone. They're all gone. They're all dead. How has it been playing some of these new songs live and actually seeing the reactions and which ones are making them go off in particular?
I think it's a funny situation. I've got this slight theory developing in my brain about the nature of touring, and I feel like when we do like an album like Motorheart, and we're not at the level that we were 20 years ago, where we'd be sort of selling so many records that everybody knew the songs already. I find that beyond the first 2 or 3 rows, there doesn't seem to be anybody that's interested in the new material. So the stuff that survives is the stuff that you really, really enjoy playing.
Right.
And the stuff that sort of works sonically in its own right. It's not about the fact that it's on the new record or it's from a previous, or even a cover version by somebody else, or somebody else's song. What matters is how it serves the set and how the overall experience of seeing The Darkness is, enhanced or otherwise diminished by the inclusion of a new song. So, in fact, there is.
Festivals are very different as well.
God,
You got to,
Yeah, I think for those exact reasons, isn't it? Because it's sort of like it's about how it makes us feel,
Yeah.
So we wouldn't put a song in from the new album if it didn't make sense in a festival set, because we're not here to sort of offer a cross section of our back catalogue. We're here to show people a good time.
Absolutely.
In the time that we've got to spend it rocking and having fun. But as luck would have it, there is a song from Motorheart that did survive that process.
Okay.
So there is a new one in there, and it's actually the title track. So.
Oh, great. No, nice to see
which
that.
we always enjoy playing. So.
Yeah, no, it should be really, really fun, man. Nice to see those reactions when it gets out on the live stage. I want to mention your YouTube stuff briefly, Justin.
Oh, go on, yeah.
Because it's really, really fun videos and just really interesting to see you go in depth with a lot of these guys, particularly like the Mike M one the other week. Actually, that was really, really interesting.
Did you?
Yeah,
cool.
I like that one. Big fan of that band. Anyway, but what I also loved about that is that Mikey Way from the band actually shared that on his Instagram. And
Yeah,
stuff.
and he wrote to me as well.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I met those guys a few years ago, and weirdly, I was in the recording studio while they were doing one of the follow-ups to Black Parade.
Oh, right.
So I kind of know them very, I had a brief moment where I knew them.
Sure.
And they reached out and said that they appreciated the insights and so on.
That's
Just
really
to
nice.
Double down on that, the YouTube channel is called Justin Hawkins Rides Again, and
The link's here
in the description and the bio.
Smash that subscribe button,
Yeah, don't
hit
forget,
that like
smash a
button,
like,
all that stuff,
Yeah,
all
cheers,
those
guys.
stereotypical things right there. Has any other artist ever reached out to you when you've analysed them?
Yeah, I did a thing about Ron Sexsmith, who's one of my favourite sort of songwriters, and he said hi. And also the Crawlers. Actually, more or less everybody that I've spoken about has somebody from them or one of their representatives has offered. Brian Adams was a big one.
Oh, really?
Actually, yeah, I just said, because I did a thing about Reckless and said it was a top to bottom bangers album, and every song on there is classic. I just love that record. And he left a comment on the actual video saying, "Thank you, Justin."
Amazing.
Really
That's
cool,
all that's needed.
It's
All
just
that's
so
needed.
good. That made me feel really good. That was early on in the the channel's life, actually. It was quite early on.
That's really fun, though. What a
So
lovely,
it's
lovely
great.
thing to
It's
have
really,
that.
really great.
No, really good laugh. Before I let you guys go and enjoy your weekend and get ready for the set and everything, what are the plans looking like for the rest of this year? Are we already thinking about more new music stuff, maybe? Is there going to be more touring? What's the rest of the year looking like for you?
Well,
A lot more festivals lined up.
Great.
And then busy festival season. Then we got Australia, New Zealand in October.
Very nice.
And then as far as that goes, I don't know.
I think we'll probably be writing
Nice.
a next record, and we're not in a rush to put a new record out
sure.
or anything. They've got some big shows and fun things to announce for next year,
Oh,
but
great.
we're not ready to.
Exciting. Nice little teaser. That's a nice
Yeah,
little teaser.
yeah. There's going to be some announcements in the next few weeks that are very, very exciting.
Oh, great.
But that's all for next year, really. This year's about sort of, as you said, making new record and
Yeah. And enjoying
cracking
these
on.
shows, man, and enjoying getting back on the stage.
yeah, just the world hasn't quite gone back to normal. Some of our experiences have been slightly underwhelming in festival world, but we'd had a great show in the Isle of Man, and we're looking forward to tonight. You can feel it in the atmosphere in Download is always
Yeah,
great,
absolutely.
and we're back to business, back in business, I think. So.
Back to business and
back
back
to
in
business and back in business
Back
as
on
well.
both of them. It's all good.
Back at business.
Back at the business. Really lovely to see you boys. Have a great show tonight, all
Thanks
right?
a lot.
Good
Nice
to see you
one,
guys. The Darkness, everybody.